afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Your lord and master, your vox populi, your king of kings. Anyways, we're off here to a 1v1 on a Faymonville Approach in the north. It is Nicko, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Rolling out here with the 712th Infantry Division here with defensive doctrine, featuring Osthoben, defensive fortifications, Stug 3Es, Pack 43s, and Sector 2 double infantry Panthers. In the south, it is VonAsten, fighting for America, freedom, democracy. Rolling out here with the 1st Armored Division, featuring Mechanized Company with mechanized groups, reserve armor, cavalry riflemen, mortar attacks, and combined arms with triple infantry. We got also MG42s there for Nicko, double riflemen for VonAsten, and there's always a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, these titans, these heroes, for supporting my Propagandacast, and of course keeping me in the business. My cat Basil, who is currently resting on me, is also appreciative of them. So a big thanks to those. You too can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon or donating yourself. Links in the video description. And as always, comment, like, share, subscribe, and press the bell button, yada yada. Action going on, we got a rapid push from the south and up north. We got the first engagement, we got the punish with 3 echelons. MG42 moving in. That's also pepping up there. Here's some routed, MG42 up. Dark Truck on the way, they're catching Ralph Squad here and routing it pretty swiftly. Very good, very good. Up here we got Awesome as a Ralph Squad there, but can't easily get a beat on the Ralph there. That could easily allow Awesome win there. In fact, might be bled out. In fact, Ralph now going to go here for the Awesome, try and catch them in the bad position, murder them up close. Good push to air by VonAsten here versus Nicko, and they're going to retreating as he realizes with 2 Awesome squads about, that's not going to be a win there for VonAsten. Dark Truck out. He's probably banking on the fact that most Wehrmacht players, if they go for Ostrom builds, do not have the Infantry Company up, meaning they will not have access to the Panthers, meaning the Dark Truck can do a lot of damage to them very fast. And of course put pressure on them, so there he goes. Going to probably go for the MG42 first, deal with that. Then go for some isolated Ostrom squads. Nicko, of course, will have to take out and respond to this, get the light to make a nice company up, since the Panthers also unlocked with that. And there you go. Quickly bypassing MG42, getting routed. Dark Truck needs to be held back for repairs. Took a lot of damage. Charging straight at the MG42, but it's going to grab the point there. Bit risky. To be honest, by VonAsten, bit risky. The south here, nothing further going on. Oh, there we go. Tech right there. So say that. And back in Nicko's base, we got Tech as well there. Very good, very good. Reason's routed by the Ostroben. 712th Infantry Division. Pushing back. The 712th was known as a Bodenständige Infantry Division, or what it was, a static infantry division. Basically, a series of special purpose-made divisions for holding the Atlantic Wall against the Allies. They were mostly made up of lower quality infantry. They were not expected to really do any serious fighting, basically meant to fight from prepared positions. Fun fact. Anyway, Star Trek being attacked by the Ostroben. North here, Rifle Squad falling a bit back there. He needs to grab the fuel point. In fact, VonAsten really needs a fuel point, because right now Nicko's control of both. At least he does not currently have both connected, but that could soon happen there if VonAsten isn't careful or cautious. Awesome there, caught in a bit of a slightly prickly precision there by VonAsten's Rifle Squad. Lieutenant out here for VonAsten. Freedom and democracy. Up north, aiming forward to catching the Rifle Squad and here by the northern fuel point there, but at least running to neutral. Losing the car point, it's another Ostrom push. Nicko's really putting up a good pressure against VonAsten there with his Ostrom. Aggressive plays there, using high mobility here to keep VonAsten slightly off kilter. 50 car pulling up here for VonAsten. Freedom and democracy. We've got the like to make a nice company going up here for Nicko. Dark Truck, they're getting the 50 car troop being expressed by the MG42 once more. In the south, Ostrom routed. Returned here at the ready. Heavy fighting here, got the Dark Truck moving from the northern point. 50 cal halfway done. 2 to 2 on the way for Nicko to help deal with the Dark Truck plus any other light vehicles. Now VonAsten might be tempted to go for here against Nicko and his merry band of krauts. 50 cal almost done. We got the Awesome as the Lieutenant. 50 cal ramming there. Going for the Mechanized Command Post next. Probably going to be the Steward follow-up next here for VonAsten. Up close with the Lieutenant, should easily beat the Awesome here, partly thanks to the Lieutenant's submachine gun. For some reason about that, he's worried about the MG42. They want to get out the arc of fire. Flanks the Awesome. Up north here, we've got Robin in there, could push back the Pioneers. Leaving actually Nicko's MG42 in a bit of a prickly position now, as it could actually risk getting wiped out with a bit of bad luck. There we go, good chance getting wiped here for VonAsten. Can he get the actually rush in with the Dark Truck? No, doesn't get the MG42. In fact, no, he loses a rifle. He does get the MG42, but can't get it. Got marked target there on it. Yikes. He also got an Ostrom squad elsewhere. So a lot of casualties there on both sides. There go 50 caliber, but can't get a beat on the armored car Dodge truck. Speeding back into the base, avoiding destruction there by the 222. Cavalry rifleman out here for VonAsten, freedom and democracy to replace the, dead rifleman. Quite some intense fighting here in the early moments of the game between Nicko and VonAsten. Going back the western field point here, Ostrom laying down the sandbag to make the point a bit more defensible against the Americans. Jason's bringing up here. VonAsten needs something to do with that to do a bit more efficiently. Doesn't have permission for bazookas, so that's definitely not happening. He will have to go for a light vehicle to try and catch it, which means he needs fuel. And right now, Nicko continues to do a monstrously efficient job, then denying VonAsten a bunch of fuel there. So good work there, good work. Oops, looks like Basil is off to other adventures now. Cavalry rifleman was the armor car, still doing some damage to it. In fact, it's very low on health there. And Basil jumps off me, allowing me to get into a slightly more comfortable position. Going to the Panzer Grenadier called in by Nicko and the German army to replace the lost Ostrom. Thumbs up there to Nicko. In the south, we got Ralph Gold being backed up with Lieutenant here. Ostrom's thinking about the further south. 5th cal firing away there. Actually, that's not the 5th cal, that's the Dart truck, which again once more blitzing away there. This time, though, not fast enough to outspeed a German armoured car. Auto-cannon fire there on the south. Ostrom routed. South side being claimed once more by VonAsten, freedom and democracy. Up here, Panzer caught with the 5th cal and immediately routed under a hailstorm of lead. Back here, bunker up there for Nicko and Fives. We got the Ostrom ground points here, right next to VonAsten's base. As the 712th Bodenständige Infanteriedivision shows itself capable of some offensive action. But a large part of them were made up of, well, Ostrom actually. Basically just, in air quotes, volunteers grabbed from different, prisoner of war camps. The conditions were quite frankly miserable, and, fighting for the Germans that way offer them better meals. That said, most of them eventually very quickly surrendered to the Americans. Whereas, a fun fact, the Americans would afterwards hand them over to Stalin, who of course would hand them over to the Gulag system. So, little fun fact there. Anyways, going points here. Ostrom forts there for Nicko. Got the southern field point there secured. Stuart Light Tank on the VonAsten is going to give there Nicko's armoured car a bit of a harder time. Jason's probably need to retreat here soon. Panzer Grenadier push up against Lieutenant. There we go. Geballte Ladung. Bomb grenade there. Lieutenant avoids the worst of it, but the Panzer being gets close in, but not safely enough to not avoid getting a lot of damage in there. And, almost wiped out. 5th comes in hold here, forming a strong point, which Nicko will struggle a bit with without a larger scale assault or some artillery, which currently Nicko does not have access to. Ostroming about here. Back here in the base, nothing further on except the Stuart there. No, I'm doing set here for VonAsten and freedom and democracy. Great, in fact, about to get wiped out. I think VonAsten forgot about them. Did they get stuck somehow? Did they get stuck? Ugh, I don't know. Anyways, he's going for another 5th cover there. Another heavy machine gun. Stuart Light Tank those also arrived here to give those goddamn Nazis a bloody nose. Sitting out there with the M5A1 Stuart Light Tank. MD4 to the thing here far from the 5th car there. We got the Lieutenant Norfolk's going to try for the northern field. Pioneers Stuart racing forwards. Pack 40 filling up here for Nicko. Pioneers in trouble here with the Stuart Light Tank engaging. In the centre, VonAsten is being constantly attacked. They need to secure to the Panzers fast. There we go. Nicko there thought he got close, couldn't. Quick has to put back with the Panzer Grenadiers. They're going to get, well, turned into Swiss cheese by the 50 caliber. Rather bloody Swiss cheese, though. Rather bloody Swiss cheese. 50 caliber flying up here, nothing going on there. We got the Thompsons finding up in the cavalry riflemen. They're in such a position they cannot keep fighting against the Germans. Up here, armor car striking the lieutenant, forcing retreat in the south. Field point rendered neutral, but VonAsten's on the job. They're trying to capture it. Awesome, the Panzer finding with the 50 caliber. Back here in base, nothing further going on there for Nicko, except the fact 40 has finally been mobilized. 50 cover, they're not in a great position either. Could try and flank here with the 50 cover in these positions. Catch the Ostrom out of cover. Looks like he's getting south instead, leaving the other 50 cover to get in here. Quickly, Nicko's making good at the gains here to exploit the vacuum to dig in. 50 caliber reposition. Panzer pursuing there. Stuart moving in there once more. Troops reinforcing back in VonAsten's base. There you go, Stuart rushing in. Ralph squad about to get knocked out. But there you go, 50 caliber suppressing the Panzers to join. They cannot get some good shots in there. Pack 40 up now. Ralph squad almost taken out, but the Stuart have narrowly avoided getting shots to beds here. Lieutenant 50 cal hit for the Austrian in the centre. They're dug in. That's going to be a bit tougher there for FonAsten to clear out. Pack 40 moving ahead. Cav rifleman advancing on it. Ooh, could be a bit awkward there for Nicko with a bit of bad luck for him. Could get awkward. But there you go. MU42 protecting against such an eventuality. A thumbs up for Nicko. Cav rifleman has to fall back. Already suppressed up. Less than half health here. Back in FonAsten space. Trooping force going for the captain here. Clearly worried he's not be able to push for tanks anytime soon. He's going to go for anti-tank guns. But also I think he just wants another infantry squad, sort of in a slightly cheaper way. And the captain in that sense is the cheap alternative, since there's only been 200 manpower to actually pay fuel for it. So I imagine that's also just part of it. He just wants another infantry squad because under so much pressure here from Nicko. But again, he may also be planning to get anti-tank guns. Cannot rule that one out either. Oh wait, captain right about down there for FonAsten. And of course, immediately adding the BAR, the Browning automatic rifle. Armored car, they've actually 2 charging forward, backed up with the Pack 40 here. Got it from the Steward, but the Pack 40's going to return the favour there. Ooh, misses though. Bit of a close shave there. Troops heading northwards, once more Lieutenant Captain, they're moving in as well. Once more, Nicko's establishing a defensive line here around the centre. Pack 40, sandbags, all that. Though he's lacking the machine gun to really form up an anchor point here for the rest of his forces. Though the MU42 is in fact being brought forward to the house there. So it's going to be tough there for us to deal with. He could of course bring up artillery, either mortar or a mortar half-track. Then again, if he's going for the captain, he could of course be planning the command post there, the mechanized one, and actually planning a pack out, which would also be an option. But that would also mean he's been spending a lot of fuel there on other things except going for medium armor. So bit risky there, but I could see a pack out as being an option nonetheless versus Nicko. Back here though, Nicko's already taken, in fact, he goes soon for the Panther 4. He's really been sort of just coasting ahead here and used a lot of aggression here, and again, great map control using the Austrian efficiently versus FonAsten. And of course, with this, going for anti-tank is a really great idea for FonAsten. Quite, you know, aware of his situation. He is not, you know, holding any illusions that's when it's be coming at him. So getting out anti-tank as fast is a great move there by FonAsten. Thumbs up to him. Anti-tank and halfway done. Grab the northern points here. Got the armor coming in. The armor car's been a great investment as well for Nicko. You can see he's been really keeping FonAsten in check and keeping up his arm's length at times to make it hard for him to move about freely. There you go, got a bit too close here, and does risk a Panther Faust. Yup. On the Steward then, the south here. We got the Cav and forced back here by the Panzergrenadiere. We'll have to see what FonAsten goes for next. I would not be surprised to see at least another anti-tank gun here. Meanwhile, got a big infantry push here. Backed up with the armored car. FonAsten's 50 cals there are, well, nearby. Might be able to slow down the attack here from Nicko. And Nicko, brief consideration, is going to go for the Austrian Flak Panzer, sensing an opportunity to really break through. He could actually be going for the Panther 4, but decides he would rather just do more damage now than rather, you know, try and say, you know, ensure himself against a possible Sherman tank game for FonAsten. Certainly, I think is the right choice, because right now FonAsten is no condition to go for like a Sherman tank anytime soon. So the Austrian here is, I think, the superior choice here by Nicko, so thumbs up. Unless of course he just throws it away or does anything stupid with it, in which case Basil would also agree it's a waste there. Isn't that right, Basil? Isn't that right? Yeah. Armor car getting the ace level, so they need to be careful. Anti-tank being moved forwards. Trying to tank with the Cav rifle instead, takes so much damage. Still a light tank. Ooh, main gun up, but it's still operable. At the same time, rifle squad being dispatched south, trying to maneuver here. We got telemines in the center. FonAsten, or Nicko, I mean, trying to take advantage of the downtime in the center, prepared for the next fresh attack there. But FonAsten, since obviously at any point in time, FonAsten may try and just swing hard on the center and catch Nicko off guard again by laying down mines. He can make this a bit harder to achieve for FonAsten. So thumbs up to Nicko, thumbs up. Basil can confirm I'm in fact giving a thumbs up right now. Osman being headed, more telemines here from Nicko, thumbs up again. Oh dear. Oh, he got lucky that the sound charges did not go off those. That could have been a pretty short spree there for the Flak Panzer. Pretty damn short one. Just got the Zuga ready and tank moving in there. Getting some damage in the Ostwind. But you can see here Nicko's feeling quite bullish, quite confident here. Versus FonAsten is striking inside of his base there with the Austrian Flak Panzer. The south here, Brighton might go for the southern victory point there. Captain up north here, probably need to retreat soon. Panzer with the advancing, steadily. Armor coming hit there for Nicko, back here to reinforcing healing, preparing for the next big push. In the south here, Flak Panzer on the prowl for easy targets. 2 kills to it so far. Digging in by the fuel point, almost got around to neutral, cutting off that way VonAsten's fuel line. But there you go, fresh into push the north. Anti-10 gets a good hit. It could see, yeah, that's going to be the end of the armored car unless it gets very lucky, which isn't impossible. Ooh. Can he finish over the bazooka? Yes! Small win there for VonAsten. Definitely something he needed. Just getting rid of the armored car again. Does give his men a bit more freedom. There's obviously still the Ostwind to deal with, but even then, just getting rid of the armored car. Oh, he almost blew up his own squad there with the bung grenade. That's obviously something you have to be mindful of there. That is something you have to be mindful of. But still, small win there for VonAsten. He's still got a long way to go. But even then, he removed just a bit of pressure there from him. And again, gave himself a bit more freedom of movement, which again can go a long way there with enough time. Meanwhile there, Nicko could go for more medium armor soon. Another Ostwind, for example, that could be quite devastating. Goals go for a Panzer 4. Of course, at this point, Nicko might be thinking actually get away with going for tier 4. And in fact, that seems to be the case. Yep, he's going for tier 4. Going to try and further move ahead and just try and get an advantage up from that. Attempting with the Ostroben, grabbing the northern field with the 50 count, grabbing the victory point as well. Just getting ready. Grabbing the point. Karakin advancing here. More Panzer going to be here for Nicko, bringing up more elite infantry. Support the front line, very good there. Trying to land to fire here using the Southern Anti-Tank, very good. Black Panther there, getting a bit dangerously close. The double anti-tanks will be a problem there for the Flak Panther and the other medium armor here that VonAsten's of Nicko's going to have it on the field. Trying to get it wiped there, but again, if he's not careful, this could end up dangerously here for him with the double anti-tank guns. There we go, moving in here as well, stunning up. Could of course try for the point blank and you there you just see him pull it off, in which case there you go. Almost got it, Ostwind, almost got it. Almost. Keeps narrowly avoiding the shots. He's baiting into the tiller mine. Oh, he gets it, he gets it. He gets the Ostwind with the Stuart Light Tank. A significant blow here to Nicko. A big win for VonAsten. Obviously, he's going to be pushing for something rather big. In fact, he's going for another Ostwind instead of trying to go for tier 4 now, and he's sticking to it. So he's clearly aware that if he just tried to try and push for anything from tier 4 now, he might be in trouble even then. This is a win for VonAsten. He, of course, needs to take up himself soon, but still. Now, Nicko is considerably less mobile. It's a few threats to the infantry that can't just drive around in the field there. So that's a great kill there for VonAsten. Nicko definitely got a bit too confident, and VonAsten slapped him to the ground. But there you go. Punch got a bigger wipe as well here. Could we see several wipes in for Nicko in a short matter of time here from VonAsten? Does he get the wipe? Does he get the wipe? Yeah, no, he doesn't. North here, we've got the rifle squad there, or the cap next to us, the Ostroben. Getting light machine gun, which of course will signal to VonAsten that he has reached tier 4, which of course may create some psychological pressure there as well on VonAsten. So even that goes for the Ostwind, VonAsten's always going to be concerned about like anything from tier 4, like the Sturm Panzer or Panzerwerfer or Panther. Well, there's obviously limits to how much pressure you can feel for that when you're being hit by an Ostwind, which I would imagine is a much bigger actual issue. And there you go, Bang Grenade almost takes up the rifle squad there. Great throw there, clearly didn't expect that one there from VonAsten in the south. We got the lieutenant in there. Anti-tanks being hauled northwards alongside the Stuart. Nicko just keeping up the pressure. Relentless, ceaseless attacking. Counter after catching the punch going to deal it. Stuart gunning in there. Another bang grenade here. This time though, VonAsten dodges it. Reinforcing healing, tech on the way there. 200 points left here for VonAsten. Up north here, Flak Panther rushing in there. 5th gun site, the Manor House here is definitely quite helpless there against the Ostwind Flak Panther. Slow advance in the south, but still it is an advance here for VonAsten. He's probably going to go for Shaman. He could also go for Scott to just quickly begin blasting stuff up, but I'm actually going to get like some tanks here versus the Ostwinds. 5th gun being with the Ostroben there. Hosing them down. They are getting to heavy cover, but they're already suppressed. And here we got the Lieutenant versus the Ostroben. Actually, oh, he retreats. Probably more than I think he doing anything actually to the S-Mines again. Nicko making good use of the time there when nothing was happening in these areas. Take team mine up. That's a really important skill to have. A lot of players, you know, when a lot of stuff's going on, one place completely neglect the other side. Run just taking advantage of the fact they got a good chunk of the map. to then just mine it while nothing's going on. So, choose something up there to Nicko. Something else, something again. Notice some place where you again hold a good part of the map for a long time, then just do nothing with it, and then the enemy just walks in and they're really screwed. So again, good work there by Nicko. Good work. It, of course, won't make it impossible for like VonAsten to make a big push there, but it's going to make it harder for him just like, you know, rush in there. Fifth to cover there. Slowly approaching Metany 3. VonAsten soon go for a Sherman. Needs in terms of fuel, manpower wise. Bit more to go. South start there, routed obviously. We've got the swimming head there close to the ace level. Punches there, routed. And Tangan's really far behind alongside the machine gun. He's might be red or something. That has been used in the minimap and just misclicked. But again, like on the minimap, this may not seem far, but you know, it's kind of a bit further away from the rest of the front line here for VonAsten. Now, his north side security, Nicko routed. Well, he has gone for T4 set to build it up. He's also lost another Ostwind, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am. Nope, he lost it. And I missed that. Well, that's great for VonAsten. That's 2 flak panzers down there. Again, Nicko getting a bit too overconfident versus his opponent. And VonAsten once more slapping him down into the ground. North third point being C, Studman in there. Pack shoots, misses. So yeah, we got the heavy pants going up for Nicko, but again, his advantage is a little less impressive now that he's basically lost 2 Ostwinds like that. The South Ostwind route. Going ahead, we got mines with this one round for VonAsten, very good. And he can very soon go for the Sham, though again, he needs the manpower first. Of course, he may be planning a Jax at this rate until he called in up there. I can only imagine this involves a grudge against the squirrels by VonAsten. Goddamn squirrels! They killed my uncle in Florida. I'm gonna have my vengeance on every squirrel in this goddamn world, even if it kills me. So anyways, troops being surrendered to the 5th Cavalry there, Lieutenant finding way there as well. Lots of mines being spotted there by VonAsten's mines for the crews. Very good. And tank turning back alongside the 5th car. Pioneer script is getting wiped. There goes Storm Panzer here for Nicko. Decides to bring up something a bit heavier, but still anti-infantry. VonAsten still bit on manpower. Oh, that 5th car I think is toast. Yep. Dead. Kaput. Taut. But I lost it. A significant loss, I think, for VonAsten. Not huge, but I mean, considering the current situation, losing a 5th car like that is going to hurt. And the Sturmpanzer is almost on there for Nicko, and the 712th Bodenständige Infanterie Division sent in from nearby Sturmpanzer Abteilung, as these were actually organized into separate detachments, so we used here and there. Fun fact. Shooting in. Going for the MD42 there. VonAsten's really starting to get some map tool again, taking advantage there of Nicko's double loss, but also the downtime for the heavy Pentacle units. It looks like we see what VonAsten is actually planning is going for the 76mm Sham. That's going to be an issue there for the Sturmpanzer 4 for sure. Plus the infantry storming ahead here, gaining the Ostrom by the southern fuel point. Turned around here, but the Panzer going to be up north. In the south, there Ostrom going to find out. Sturmpanzer fires its 150mm howitzer gun there. Caravan was the Pentagon Lease, Sherman almost done there for VonAsten. Caravan then down to 4-man, slowly approaching it to 3. Big push here by Nicko in the north, very big push.
Tank support is here, Sherman ready. The capture point is under attack.
Quick shot there behind Sturmpanzer, either failed to hit or failed to penetrate for VonAsten center tank guns. But now we do get the 76mm Sherman out here for VonAsten. Freedom and democracy. Charging straight ahead here. And the Panzer's going to do as much damage as possible. Back up the Stewart. Support one's nearby as well there. They could maybe do some support. The Mirage coming in. They're looking, I guess, to scout out where the Sturmpanzer may be, where other stuff may be. The big push in the north. 100 point steps here for VonAsten versus Nicko's 469. VonAsten does need to do something about that soon. By soon, I mean really soon. Ostrom holding up here in the building, buying time here. Sturmpanzer pack fighting northward, second pack for there for Nicko. Clearly worried about the rather enemy medium armor here for VonAsten. Awesome down to 4 man, very low on health. Pack 4 sitting up, Sturmpanzer they caught the rifle squad. Damaging the enemy with the anti-tank rifle. They've got the sim going to push as well by infantry charging forward. Using the captains on me ability by allow the camera rifle to get close here. Sam, they can't chuck the self charge in, but there you go. Artillery called in. Oh, it's the major down there. Right, machine gun pushed out, though awfully close to his own artillery. There you go. North Sherman Mule charging. Almost got the Sturm. Punch back 40 getting smoke as well. Good use of smoke there for VonAsten. That sounded there's another pack 40 here for him, but still Sturm Punch looking like it might just go down here. Got it! A great push here, but I don't. Yeah, Sherman's not going to make it out, but even then, a Sherman for a Sturm Panzer fears, I think, a pretty good trait there. Not amazing or anything, obviously the best part they were doing for VonAsten not to lose the tank, but still, the Sturm Panzer is going to give us freedom, a bit more movement and freedom here. Up here though, we got Panzers sneaking up behind, clearing out one of the anti-tank. It's a nice deep raid here by Nicko's Panzer Gun of the Year, showing their worth here against VonAsten's anti-tank crews, who are definitely, woefully unprepared for the arrival of heavily equipped Panzer Gunners making amongst the midst. Hey Carl, look, it's the reinforcements! Are reinforcements supposed to speak German and start shooting at us? Probably not. And stood moving down here, so both engines destroyed here, the maximum of Nicko. Suddenly undercutting there for VonAsten's, I've had to call them VonAsten's, but VonAsten's tactical victory there against Nicko. Still, he can soon go for another Sherman, whereas Nicko's planning to go for the heavy pentacle stuff, will be some time further away from any armor. Also, really could benefit from some more infantry of VonAsten, and again, he could really benefit from a lot of, well, things, really. Pushing forward, say again, he needs to get some success in the south as well. We've got Stu being fixed up north. 10 moving in here. Bomb grenade off. 75 points left here. Looking pretty dicey here for VonAsten versus Nicko. Pretty dicey. Ace Panzer grenade with 22 kills. Getting focused down here though by VonAsten's officers. In the south, 5th car there. Trying to look like it's doing something, not actually achieving much here. Turn around it. Captain the Dean with the Panzer grenades very slowly. Back hit reinforcing healing. Sherman number 2 on the way here for VonAsten versus Nicko. Ostrom trained to the 5th caliber there up close. Those Ostrom are most assuredly going to be turned into shredded cheese. Back hit reinforcing healing. Sherman's looking ready here. Could use the captain to supervise it out fast. That'd be a great move there for VonAsten. Still blitzing around here. Ace level. Could maybe get a wipe here in the Ace Panzer comes in, but no. Shot failed to make an impact. No supervision here from VonAsten. I guess there's too much going on there to remember to do that. Don't blame him, I suppose, under these circumstances. 61 versus 460. Troops reinforcing healing. Sherman almost done. That's going to match the supervise it now. He's taking south. That's going to go for the victory point there. Another Sturmpanzer for Nicko. Alright. That might be getting a bit ambitious there. Then again, now just a Sherman there, no anti-tank, and it may just work out, unless of course Nicko makes another mistake. We're heading southwest there. Big S minefield on the way, of course VonAsten's resistance get to work on that. 5th gun getting ready, we've got the infantry with the advancing lieutenant. Sherman going forwards there. Gets a good hit. Smoke showing off as well here. I think the way he's doing is probably to in case those pack forwards in the area they can't fight the Sherman easily. So work there. But here we go. Nicko response here with sector artillery. Yowza. German artillery beginning to hammer the entire. There you go. Point being cut off there. Suddenly shutting off as well there. Bit. There we go. But ran around too much there. And got the entire unit wiped. That was the camp rifle squad. He's shattered by the sector artillery. Painful blow there to VonAsten. And certainly great value then there for Nicko. I mean, even just gets that one unit killed. I mean, that's still pretty much damn worth it. Of course, they'll need to deal with the Sherman. He's got another Sturm Panzer out here. Stuart Panzer Sherman dealing with the Panzer Gun in the south. There we go, routing them. Can he get the wipe though? Can he get the wipe though? It's got 2 victory points control here of VonAsten, 1 under Nicko. Here's me back in the south still. Sherman there with 1 kill. Troops reinforcing in. Any other Shermans will certainly take some time there for VonAsten. We've got Lieutenant with the Sturmpanzerwehr. Going for the MG42 there on the Sturmpanzerwehr. In the south, Captain opening up. We got the internal load there for VonAsten. Anti-tank gun there, almost done for VonAsten. Got to again use the Captain. Up to this point, I really think he needs to just prioritise getting more infantry out as well. I mean, obviously getting the need for anti-tank guns, but the need for infantry, I think, is also quite real here. Up north, Jump Punch with the Jump Sherman. Pack's pulling up. We got the 5th Company nearby. Smokes off here. There we go. But still not enough to do with the Pack 40s, as they're being angled a bit different. But still, I like the way VonAsten is protecting the Pack 40s and trying to, you know, cut them off before they get within line of sight. I mean, 2 thumbs up there for VonAsten. It's not quite panning out there, but, you know, it's great that he's trying to do it. So, I mean, and again, he was really close actually just nailing it. So, I mean, really strong tactical sense there for VonAsten. Really strong tactical sense. Now he's actually continuing the north here for the centre-south, which will also, I think, allow him to form up a more cohesive defensive position to defend more resources, more important, more victory points. They're going for 2 wiped. A stinging blow there to Nicko, who's now got no machine guns left. If you can get that against here for VonAsten, that'd be pretty great. Oh, for Nicko as well, that'd be great. He's got to make a run for Lieutenant. He's willing to try and grab it. But there goes Sturmpanzer in. Ugh. Don't think we're able to make it. Yeah, we got Pants moving in there. But still, he made the attempt there. He made the attempt. Where's the holding up there? Troops reinforcing healing. Got a machine in the south to defend the point there. 1 lone Panzer moving up in the centre victory point here. Can eventually go for Shamsun here, up north there. Machines about there. We got Pioneers laying down mines. Very good. Good here going for the remaining Ace Panzer going to be there. Pack 40 at return. Ace still almost knocked out. Basin's routed. The M40 didn't be a problem. Coming in. They might try and flank the Pack 40 prop shop here. Oh, Telemine destroyed. Very good. Thumbs up. Up north here, push here is being disrupted. I think here we got the Austin, we got the Pioneers nearby. It's going to have to Lieutenant who risks losing it here to Nicko. Far south, Captain on watch there. Not fully reinforced. A lot of pressure on there. Goes Sherman, hits one of the telemines laid down there by Nicko. Again, Nicko's ability to just lay down mines while, you know, other stuff's going on. These really good to see. And again, is making hard the information like just exploit, you know, what he thinks might be openings. Which again may just be because of the mines. They're not quite as smooth openings as you'd like them to be. Popping arm pitch rounds, they're very good. Good shot there. We got the Captain flanking. He almost got the M42 there. But he does lose his own 5th gun in the process. Great here for Nicko. Less great for VonAsten. At least pushing them off the victory point in the south here. 5th gun doing the ace punch with the 22 kills. Suppress them. Probably getting the pin down soon. There you go, pinned and routed. Nicko obviously is not going to stick around. He's probably going to go for a Panther next. And we got the Sherman almost down there for for VonAsten, putting 2 tanks. 5th gun recruit. And the Panzer will charge straight to get suppressed here. Captain there holding up as well. Oh, bang grenade. And there you go. No, he. Oh! Nicko, you cheeky bastard! It was the ultimate bait! He made for. VonAsten thought he was going to throw at the Captain who treated him. Instead, you know, he threw it at the support to cluster together and then somehow got in time with the Captain as well there, so the Captain died anyways. Oh, that's just incredible luck on Nicko's the master of, like, fucking flipping 5-dimensional mind games. I mean, my God. And he got the entertained as well there. He got him. He got him good. He got bamboozled. Anyways, Panther later for Nicko. Sherman hits a mine again. In fact, both Germans have hit mines again. Just Nicko's mind game is impeccable, like his mind games. Oh, God. Anyways, troops reinforcing healing. Entertaining the way there for VonAsten. Awesome, they're down to 3 men. A sliver of health here. Barely holding on, but they are defending. They are holding the line for the fatherland, and then they die. Panther halfway down there for Nicko. 5th cal there still raiding any Germans to get close and then fill them with lead. Stood good to go. The Shams in dire need of repairs, but they have to fall a bit back here. Stuart rushing software to assist. Back here to reinforcing healing. VonAsten has next to anything left. He's really bad in his infantry. Meanwhile, while Nicko's got infantry, at least his infantry is 2 Pentagon escorts. VonAsten's infantry is a lieutenant with a bazooka. That's not going to stop, like... Oh, well, it's 1 Pentagon escort. Apparently one of them just got wiped. As the one hitting up with the light tank. So down to just 1 Ace Pentagon escort, but still, Ace Pentagon escort versus Ace Lieutenant with a bazooka. I mean, that's the Ace Pentagon escorts, you know, win. Anyways, Panther out here for Nicko. Germany, Deutschland. Sending force, Panther rushing 40 to the pin one machine gun here. Charging force with the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Going for the Ace Sturd here. Both tanks, they're almost good to go. Ambulance docked out here by Nicko's Panzerkampfwagen 5.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Oh, the Sherman Guts going to move north to do with the machine gun there in the northern victory point. Panther falling back for now. Got the northern victory point here away from VonAsten once more. Thumbs up there to Nicko.
The capture point is under attack. Kill those assholes. Good shot.
Going for the Panther with the Sherman. Sherman again. Oh. Was that another Talon was just like, you know, double packs there? I think there was a mix of the two though. Almost got the Panther here, but still. Those Talon mines have really been a huge SCD for Nicko, and you're just showing how much worth just be just a mine all over the place. I mean, really damn impressive there. Panther escapes here, but so does the Sherman, of course. The other Sherman did not escape. You may be able to outsmart Nicko, but you can't outsmart his mines. And of course, in this case, VonAsten seems to be starting to outsmart Nicko even that. Anyways, around the point there. Panther falling back. They're heavily damaged, though. Barely operable. Lots of pioneers, he's lost all of them. I mean, both sides in some ways, their forces are frayed, but Nicko just has more more victory points. Not so much more infantry for now, at least. And probably should replace the so-called strict VonAsten. Ace Sturd rushing in here. Oh yeah, that's the Sturmpanzer. I totally forgot about that, and I think Nicko did as well. I would not be surprised if VonAsten did as well. And it's got the northern victory point back here, focusing on the south front. Pumps there, hold up inside the water mill as the Sturd just keeps blasting away there. Up here, machine gun under fire from the Magus artillery. Almost gets a wipe. More awesome here now. Nicko just throwing whatever he can, chumps of infantry there, basically just scraping the bottom of the barrel. And a pretty impressive barrel for that matter. There's M10 with 4th. There's shoving the move again here for VonAsten. I'm guessing he might be starting to get a bit more paranoid about mines here from Nicko, because those mines are really giving him some serious grief by now. Still being pushed back over the pack 40, forced into some rather circular movements. Machine quality, catching the entertainer there, machine setting up the shambling in as well there. Still there, knocked out with the packs, couldn't escape the wrath here of Nicko. Germany, Deutschland, we got 369 versus 45. I mean, VonAsten's holding on, he's fighting valiantly, but as we've seen here, Nicko is absolutely no slouch in any shape or manner. Now this motion again. And again, has a pretty good idea with the pack 4 is going to set out there and force them to get a bit closer. Just frustrates them. Again, 2 thumbs up there for VonAsten. Really, I cannot stress just how good he is at this. If he just was better at avoiding the mines. Anyways, Sherman pushed back. Gets a wipe in the Ostrom score. Just as arrived there. He got annihilated here by VonAsten. He shows no mercy. Machine about to get hosed out there. Hit that thing's opening up there. Getting some good hits in on it. Down to half health here. Panther taking a lot of damage. Going for it as well. Could he get the finishing kill there? Oh, if he used take aim, they might be able to finish off the Panther here. But he forgot to take aim. And again, it's a great ability on the M-Tankers. Absolutely amazing. He could actually use it now, I think. He's going to use it. Does he use it? No, he doesn't. He doesn't, unfortunately. Again, he might have had a chance taking out the Panther. Might have. Still, he's going for another shot. Still got most of the maps. He's actually got Nicko pushed all the way back to his base. Really good work here by VonAsten. I mean, 2 thumbs up. Again, like, really good counterattack. But again, missed a possible, I think, gold number to take out the Panther, in which case Nicko's chance of getting back here would have been, I think, significantly smaller. But still, he has a shot there. He could maybe go for some Stooks, go for another Panther, I suppose, something else. Meanwhile, that's bringing up more armor. he had access to the mines besides one, he's probably even consider like just the light anti-vehicle, not from the rear, so it's like anything to just like slow down the possible advantage for Nicko would be good for him. You need to cover not to get too aggressive. You got the 5th dealing with any advancing troops. Straight hit from the Sturm Panzer, though, using its bunker busting barracks to bust something besides bunkers. That is Americans. Maybe they may. One of them was named, you know, Bunker. Hey, my name's Bob Bunker. Great! Just stay away from the Germans. Why? They got bunker busting barrages. Oh. And we're Sherman out there for VonAsten. Adding the bolts of blades. Very nice. Almost got the Sturm Panzer of the anti-tank guns. Once more, no take aim. We got 38 versus 39. Showing up in the advancing Panzergrenadiere. Seeing the corner bad spot with info 2 Panthers from the north here. Sherman falling back here. Betchy 8 kills. Sherman probably just respect arm piercing around to the straight. Obviously using to deal with the infantry more aggressively. Panther tank still here. Pretty straight for the Sherman. And tank sitting up there with good hits, good hits. Once more, almost got the Panther. Can he finish it off this time? Sherman trying to again another smoke. And again, roughly where the packs expected to be. Very good there by VonAsten. Very good. But like one thing that keeps haunting him, I feel like, is just the utter lack of infantry. I mean, it's got machines to just slightly make up for it, but they still can't quite make up for the lack of infantry. Meanwhile, Nicko's bringing a second Panther. He's going for another mighty Panzer Kampfwagen 5. Sherman racing ahead here. Going to try and take out the Panther if he can, but keeping on with the Pack 40s there. Failed to pop smoke there. Might actually cost him the Sherman this time around, which would be a huge blow to VonAsten at this stage. Got the machine gun though. Now he's popping smoke there again. Really could use the smokes in the Sherman tank. Most players, when they go for Shermans, rarely ever use the smokes in their build. Here they are for VonAsten using it reactive, but also very crucially using it actively. Like really, like 2 thumbs up. Now it's anti-tank being moved hold forwards here. It needs to be mindful of the machine gun hiding behind the smoke. Second Panther almost down there for Nicko. First one being repaired there. Southern victory point called being napped there. We've got 29 to 39. Machine getting blasted with the Sturm Panzer 4. Panther almost done. Back here reinforcing healing. Panther number 2 out. This is going to be a challenge for VonAsten. Going to be a challenge, I think, to put it generously. Not impossible. Oh, we've got some counter riflemen getting Thompsons there. Sending the southwards there. We're going to push northwards there. We got a lieutenant up there. That's not going to stop these Panzer getting backed up by a tank. Adding in the pinwheel machine to that one. That's very good, though. He's not done with the first one he had. Bit weird. But anyways. Ace Panzer with the lieutenant. Well, I don't think we'll last long against that. And turn up back by the Panther. Got the machine being to flank there. And Anti-tank's being hauled upwards there, but of course that leaves him more vulnerable to push in the centre here. Or maybe he's trying to stop the anti-tank in such a manner they can react to the attacks in both places. A bit more risky though. Panzer suppressed, lieutenant down to 2 men. Anti-tank's around to engage the Panther. There we go. Shot bounce, jump hunting ahead here. VonAsten a lot of pressure here from Nicko. He's still trying his best. There you go. Direct hit from the Sturm Panzer. Got some of the anti-tank from Sherman rushing in there. Dodging a shot from the Panther. North Aviation's moving in. Panther they're still. They're unsuppressed. The 10's on just 1 man slip of health. At the same time, we're going to push the sim. They're still in the Pioneers. Counter right from the routed lieutenant. Oh, pushed out. He's going to get wiped. He's going to get wiped out by the Ace Panzer Grenadier. We got 3 and 7 to 39. So much going back. The Sturm rushing forces. Sturm down taking up through the centre spot. They're going for the entertainment Sturm Panzer, I guess. Unit wiped out. Lieutenant kaput. Down to just the cavalry from now's infantry. Entertainment cleared out here. It looks like VonAsten is at this point beyond capability. He is bursting apart at the seams. He is cracking open. And there you go, GG, game over. A brutal, spectacular fight here on Faymonville Approach. Some great play from both sides, but again, Nicko just really showing some stellar play there with his mind games and his mind games against VonAsten. Again, really had some great tenacity and skill here and there, but ultimately, I feel like missed out some critical opportunity again with the take game to maybe like get some wipes there on Nicko's arm. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.